Welcome to the Monday, June 1st, 2026 session of the Lake Forest City Council. Will the city clerk please call the roll?
Certainly. Honorable Mayor Tack.
This is roll call. Here.
Honorable Mayor for a day, Beckett Conley.
Please.
Say
Here.
okay.
Alderman Novit.
After everybody.
Here.
Alderman Clemmons.
Here.
Alderman Powers.
Here.
Alderman Kerr.
Here.
Alderman Levert.
Here.
Alderman Bethfeld.
Here.
Alderman Miller.
Here.
Alderman Culbertson.
Present.
Mr. Mayors, you have a quorum.
You're on.
Please stand and rise for the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Very good. Okay, the first item on the agenda tonight is comments by mayor, and at this time I would like to introduce the mayor for a day, Beckett Conley. Beckett is a fourth grader, rising fifth grader at the School of St. Mary. He loves playing sports, baseball, basketball, and lacrosse. Did I forget any?
No.
That's good. He's apparently especially good at baseball and enjoys spending time with his teammates. He loves conversations with all ages, and as you can tell, he's got a big smile. So welcome to Beckett Conley, the mayor for a day. The next item on the agenda is a resolution of sympathy for former Fire Chief Michael Beatty. Did I say that correctly, or is it Beatty? I am sorry. Whereas on behalf of the City of Lake Forest, the City Council expresses its profound sadness at the loss of Fire Chief Michael J. Beatty at the age of 76 on May 24, 2026. And whereas Mike Beatty began his career in the fire service in 1975 and held many roles throughout his career, and in 1996 became the fire chief and proudly served in that role until his retirement in 2004. And whereas Chief Mike Beatty honorably served in the United States Navy as a fire controlman, including 2 deployments to Vietnam and the Middle East prior to joining the Lake Forest Fire Department, and following his retirement, continued his dedicated service to the community as a member of the Firefighter Pension Board. Whereas through his leadership, professionalism, and commitment to public safety, Chief Mike Beatty exemplified the highest standards of the fire service and served as a mentor and role model to countless firefighters and emergency personnel. And whereas Chief Mike Beatty's legacy of integrity, selflessness, and unwavering service will continue to inspire future generations of firefighters and public service, and whereas Chief Mike Beatty devoted his life to public service, protecting the lives and property of residents of the City of Lake Forest, earning the respect and admiration of fellow firefighters, public officials, and community members alike, and whereas the passing of the chief is deeply felt by his family, friends, colleagues, and the entire community he so faithfully served, now therefore be it resolved by the City Council of the City of Lake Forest that the Council in session June 1st, 2026, and on behalf of the administration and residents of the community, hereby expresses its deepest sympathy and heartfelt condolences to the family of Chief Michael J. Beatty and honors his lifetime of dedicated public service, and be it further resolved that this resolution be appropriately inscribed and conveyed to the Beatty family and spread upon the permanent record of the Lake Forest City Council. May I have a motion to approve the resolution of sympathy?
So moved.
So be a voice or a roll call, voice vote. I'm sorry. All in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Any opposed? No. The resolution is approved. All right. The next item on the agenda is a proclamation for the Lake Forest High School 90 years in the making. So I'll read the proclamation. Whereas for 90 years, the Lake Forest High School has served the community of Lake Forest by providing generations of students with outstanding educational opportunities, fostering academic excellence, civic engagement, leadership, and whereas since opening its doors in 1935, Lake Forest High School has played a vital role in shaping the lives of students, families, educators, and alumni while serving as a cornerstone institution within the community. And whereas the 90-year milestone provides an opportunity to celebrate the achievements and traditions of Lake Forest High School, while also looking ahead with excitement toward its centennial celebration in 2036. And whereas the City of Lake Forest recognizes and appreciates the dedication of the teachers, staff, administrators, students, families, alumni, and community members who have contributed to the school's lasting legacy of excellence, now therefore be it proclaimed by the City Council of the City of Lake Forest that it does hereby recognize the 90th anniversary of Lake Forest High School and acknowledges this milestone as the beginning of the school's journey towards its 100th anniversary. Witness hereof, I have hereunder set my hand and have had the seal of the City of Lake Forest affixed this first day of June 2026. Does this require approval? Okay. And so at this time, I'd like to invite Ann Garrity Helms, Vice President, District 115 School Board, to come up and accept the proclamation. I'm going to have you hand this. Okay? Very cool. All right. So, at this time, we're going to hear from the mayor for the day, who has some information to impart to you all. You're on.
As mayor for the day, I want to share a few upcoming events and activities happening around Lake Forest.
Okay.
Meet the Fleet. Join the Public Works Department for Meet the Fleet on Friday, June 12th from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at Municipal Services. Come shake hands with the hard-working crew who keep our community clean, beautiful, and running smoothly. You can touch, explore, and climb inside the massive trucks, vehicles, and heavy-duty construction equipment that make it all happen.
Cool. Next slide.
Independence Day weekend. Independence Day weekend in Lake Forest is going to be one for the history books. The City of Lake Forest is joining communities across the nation in celebrating Americans' 250th anniversary in 2026 with an amazing lineup of events for Independence Day weekend. From the new Bites on Bank Food Festival on Thursday, July 2nd, to the traditional festival and fireworks on Saturday, July 4th. There's something happening all weekend long as we celebrate America's 250th anniversary.
Very good. As you can tell, the key requirement for being mayor is you have to be able to read a lot. All right. The next item on the agenda is comments by city manager.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor and Mayor for a Day and members of City Council. Good evening. I have a couple items under my report. First, under tonight's Community Spotlight, I'm thrilled to welcome the Lake Forest Preservation Foundation and anyone in the audience or watching at home tonight who's purchased their vehicle stickers, which is hopefully everybody, knows that this is a big year for the foundation as they celebrate their 50th anniversary, continuing to advocate for the protection and preservation of Lake Forest's visual and architectural character. And so here tonight to talk about what's ahead for the foundation for their 50th anniversary, we have Executive Director Jennifer McGregor, and Foundation President Henry Kleeman.
Good evening. Thank you for the great intro, Jason. Love working with you and the staff. So as he said, my name is Jennifer McGregor. I'm here with Henry Kleeman. We both are graduates of Lake Forest High School, so thanks for all you do over there. What we'd like to do is play the video first, and then we'll have a couple comments to wrap up. So now I did something.
It's worth the wait. It's good.
Conservation Foundation is a nonprofit organization with over 500 members. For over 50 years, our mission has been to preserve the historic visual character of Lake Forest. We are dedicated stewards serving the entire community. Our architectural design has been described as English Village. It began in the 1890s with the construction of City Hall. On to the 1900s with the train station and with Howard Van Doren Shaw designing Market Square. And then on to the 1990s with the Lake Forest Bank and Trust Block. Our community jewel is the Central Business District with Market Square at its heart. This area, surrounded by charming homes and landscaping, attracts new residents, businesses, and investors in our town. That sets the community apart from other North Shore or Chicago suburbs. Our walkable town center plan is key to our appeal. Each year, the foundation focuses on a special project to benefit the community. Past projects have included restoration of the interior of the East Train Station, restoration of train station luggage wagons, creation of historic building plaques and guidebook, restoration of a number of stone entry gates and bridges, financial contributions toward rehabilitation of parks, beaches, and neighborhood features. The foundation recognizes Lake Forest as a unique, nationally acclaimed, architecturally significant city that must thoughtfully evolve through conscientious development that honors this character. Here are some ways the foundation leadership dedicates their time to Lake Forest. Publishes newsletters to increase knowledge and awareness of historic treasures. Attends city meetings in order to assist with preservation issues. Conducts research, surveys, and studies related to historic preservation. Recognizes homes and projects in the community that contribute to the visual character of Lake Forest through its annual presentation of awards. Lake Forest was created for the dedication of many visionaries. The Market Square Plan has stood the test of time because of their commitment to excellence, quality materials, and classic architecture. It was created as a place of distinct and harmonious appeal. Our vintage buildings and historic homes reflect that sense of place. This is why we work to perpetuate and enhance the unique features that are Lake Forest.
I hope you liked the video. One of the things about going first that I like is that it gives me a chance to steal from Jennifer's slides. So I'm going to steal just a little bit and say that if you like this video, we have a three-part video that is now underway, which is going to be spectacular on Lake Forest. And so we look forward to sharing it with you next year at this time, but it will, when we get it done, eventually come to live at the History Center. I always enjoy watching this video, and I've watched it many times because it does make me think that our fellow citizens who founded the foundation 50 years ago would be very proud. They passed the baton to us, and we did not drop it. Instead, we took the foundation's mission to heart and made preservation an integral part of Lake Forest fabric. And on that note, I also want to thank you all for inviting Jennifer and I here to talk about preservation. It wouldn't happen without you. So you're critical to the mission, and we appreciate all that you've done to support preservation over the years. I know I speak for all of the Foundation's directors and its many hundreds of members here in Lake Forest, and look forward to the next 50 years of preservation. The effort will always require us at the Foundation to work in concert with the residents, elected officials, and the city staff to preserve our rich historic character and our city's promising future. It won't be without its challenges. I won't mention the BUILD Act, but it won't be without its challenges. But by working collaboratively and by combining our efforts, we can continue to identify historic districts, buildings, structures, and artifacts that demonstrate historic significance and character deserving of preservation. The preservation of worthy examples of Lake Forest's historic provenance and unique visual character is our stated mission. Whether it be small endeavors or large, our community deserves our collective best efforts to preserve its past for its future. And now I'm going to turn it over to Jennifer, who's going to share with you a bunch of wonderful 50-year anniversary activities that we have underway. Thank you.
Thanks, Henry. We do have a full lineup of 50th anniversary programming, leveraging our rich histories among storied venues. We just hosted a really fabulous event on the newly restored block of Bank Lane. Many of you were there, where we gathered our members and all of our past award winners. It was really beyond amazing. Our preserved in black and white vintage cocktail celebration gala at Glen Rowan is June 26th, followed by our August 20th exhibit at the History Center, where we will be premiering the new 3-part video series about Lake Forest. And finally, our marquee event for the year, not that we don't love planning parties and things, but the Preservation Symposium is going to be taking place at Ragdale and Lake Forest College over the October 16th weekend, where we will be bringing together local, regional, and national leaders of preservation to discuss and learn and debate, and most importantly, place Lake Forest front and center as a shining example of what we have done together. I think you'll agree there is a lot to celebrate. Thank you again for the time tonight. We appreciate all that you do. We appreciate the work that we do together, and we'd love to see you at our June 26th event. Thank you.
And although you don't want to talk about the BUILD Act, I will simply say thank you for your assistance in activating interest in the BUILD Act and conveying that to our legislators. Thank you very much.
Okay. Thank you, Jennifer and Henry. The second item under my report is part of our ongoing effort to update the council and the community on progress towards construction of our new police headquarters at 1925 Field Court. So I'll invite Chief John Burke to provide that update at this time.
Thank you. Good evening, Mayor Tack, Mayor Ferday Conley, members of City Council. Since my last update in April, construction of the new police department continues to progress very nicely. The project has moved beyond much of the structural concrete work and is now focused on building the interior spaces of the facility itself. Key accomplishments since I last spoke in April are include the completion of major concrete foundational components, installation of structural steel for the main stairwell and elevator areas, and substantial progress in the masonry in the back and the addition part of the building. That includes masonry work in the detention cell block area, the sally port, and the lower levels. Interior walls are basically done being framed out. Drywall is being installed throughout much of the building, and electrical, plumbing, HVAC, fire protection, and technology infrastructure are advancing throughout the building. Over the next several months, the efforts are going to be focused on completing the interior spaces, finishing the remaining utility and building systems, preparing the interior for final touches such as ceiling grid, floor, and trim. The timeline was affected. We're not quite sure just how far out yet, but there was an issue concerning fire dampers. There are 44 of them that are going to be placed in the building, and there was some back and forth between our architects, engineers, the compliance part of it, and then with our HVAC supplier. So that's since been sorted out, and all that is progressing very nicely since then. Have some pictures. What you're looking at here is, I took this picture, I'm standing on the roof of the range facing the interior of the Sallyport. So it's framed out. We're supposed to get some steel supports this week that'll go in here to frame out the roof part of the building. You can see the masonry guys, and they installed rebar and brick to close out the cell block area of the building to make it compliant. We do have Illinois Department of Corrections coming on Tuesday to inspect the cell area because it's about 80% complete. With their approval, we should be able to finish that off in the next couple weeks. This is the ramp, so this will be the entrance when the cars come in. If anybody in custody will come up and drive up the ramp here into that Sallyport area. I was standing right about here. So this will be closed off with the garage door. The roof will be completed on here. And this entire area you see here is the range that's partially below level. This is something we wanted to talk about. This is the pad for the new generator that's coming. It's going to be delivered in the next couple weeks. If you recall, last summer, the city approved the purchase of a generator that was gently used at Pfizer for $100,000. If we were to purchase a new generator from the moment we ordered it until it was delivered, we were looking anywhere from 13 to 18 months, and that price would have been in excess of $1 million, so significant savings. So this area is ready to go. There'll be a crane coming in the next couple of weeks to pick it up from the Pfizer location, truck it over, and they'll put it in here. So we have emergency generator for use on the first and second floors. You can see where they've completed, there's drywall work going on here. The staircase is completed. These stairs have been backfilled with concrete. There's some more framing going along here. And there's a good portion of these walls that are starting to get drywall. This is a picture I took from standing inside the evidence garage. So if you look out this direction, that's where the cars will come in and out of the basement for the underground parking. This is a large 2-car to 3-car storage area we can use for evidence of vehicles and other large pieces. This is an entrance to the range, so this will get steel doors that'll open and close if we want to bring anything big or significant onto the range, such as a vehicle or other barriers to use for training. It's a picture I took from inside the range. The concrete floor is in place. This area back here, you can't see it based on the shadows, but there's a 1-foot drop off at the end. That'll house a wall that's slanted on a 45-degree angle, and that will hold the granulated rubber. That's where the rounds will get collected into the back here. And these areas you see where light is where ventilation is going to go up through the back and out. This is on the second floor in the investigations area. This is all the drywall they're doing. This wall is, in fact, from the time we took the picture, it's all been drywalled out and finished. So they're moving pretty quick with drywall now that they have the green light to move throughout the building. And again, I encourage everybody to please check the city's website and check our status, and we'll probably give another update or video series with Deputy Chief Zelk to show people the progress of the building. With that, I'm happy to answer any questions.
Any questions for Chief Burke? Good.
If not, that concludes my report for this evening. Thank you.
So you're on next. You got that, so you're going to ask if there's anyone that would like to address the council.
Is there anyone who would like to address the city council?
No one? Okay, there's no one. So we'll move on to the next item, which is, you can read that.
Community reports.
All right, there are none this evening. The following item is items for omnibus vote consideration. There are 7 items, and Alderman Walther, do you still desire to remove number 5?
No, sir, my questions were answered.
Okay, all right. So, but as always, if there are any items that the alderman would like removed or taken separately, please let me know after I've read all of the items. Item 1, approval of the Monday, May 18th, 2026 City Council meeting minutes. Item 2, approval of the check register for the period of April 25th through May 22nd, 2026. Item 3, consideration of a request to waive the fidelity bond requirement in connection with the holding of raffles in the city of Lake Forest for the Junior Garden Club of Lake Forest. Approval by motion. Item 4, approval of a purchase of a special use vehicle, Polaris UTV, in the amount of $28,110.31. Item 5, approval of purchasing a new safety boat from Professional Boats in the amount of $42,100 for the Recreation Department sailing program. Item 6, approval of purchase of 2 replacement sanitation section scooters to Russo Equipment in the amount of $79,425. And item 7, approval of a recommendation from the Public Works Committee to award a bid extension for the fiscal year 27 long line striping program to High Star Traffic in the amount of $85,000. Are there any items that the alderman would like removed or taken separately? Okay, hearing none, can I have a motion to approve the omnibus items as presented?
So moved. Second.
This will be a roll call vote.
Alderman Walther.
Aye.
Alderman Culbertson.
Aye.
Alderman Novit.
Aye.
Alderman Clemens.
Aye.
Alderman Powers.
Aye.
Alderman Kerr.
Aye.
Alderman Levert.
Aye.
Alderman Bothfeld.
Aye.
8 yea, 0 nay. Motion carries.
All right. So, the next item is,
Old
there is none this evening. Following item is,
new business.
there is none this evening. All right. At this time, before we move any further into the agenda for the evening, I would like to take a moment to recognize Beckett for being with us tonight as the mayor for a day. We have a certificate that I'd like to read, and then we'll present him with the certificate. All right. Mayor Fred Beckett Conley, whereas Beckett met his responsibilities with purpose and dedication, and whereas the city is proud to offer this opportunity to the young people in our community, and we support their enthusiasm and understand the role of the mayor and the city council, and whereas we encourage students of all ages interested in the preservation and improvement of quality of life in our community to get involved and continue nurturing their pursuit of knowledge, and now therefore be it said that the City Council of the City of Lake Forest, Illinois hereby expresses its gratitude for the loyal and faithful public service he has given by means of this certificate. And at this time, I'd like to come up and present you with this. All right. Come on up. We'll just all stand? Yes. Very good. Come on. Slide in there. Go back here. So this is for you.
Thank you.
Come on up with us. You stay here, they can come in front with you. Stand right here.
I have 5 kids. This is all. For the Christmas card.
Why are you, do you want Beckett, would it be better down there in front?
Yeah.
Yeah, Beckett, why don't you
All right.
join your family? I think, yeah, there you go. And then make sure his name shows, or he can hold it.
Yeah. Oh, that's him. Hold it.
There you go.
Yeah, just hold it. Perfect. Thank you.
Biddy? Yeah, Beckett? Oh, you're staying, you're not
You're
done.
staying.
He's still got some work to do.
He ain't done yet.
I thought you were done, you're not done.
All right, all right. So at this time, you're going to ask if there's anybody on the council that would like to discuss anything further, okay? Just ask if members of the council, if anything additional.
Of the city council, if they have anything additional to ask.
Anything? Alderman Clemmons.
Bring up comments from a few employees in Market Square who park in the far west parking lot. Their concerns with going across to Oakwood. There's a lot of traffic on Oakwood. It comes around the corners pretty quickly, and they'd like some consideration of possibly a crosswalk.
So are there specific issues that we would have to go through as far as creating a crosswalk?
Yeah, we definitely need to look further into mid-block crosswalks. That's not something we traditionally do, but we have an established traffic safety committee that looks at issues like these, so I'm happy to have the committee look at it at the next meeting.
Thank you.
Ask if there's anything else.
Is there anything else said?
Anybody? Okay, hearing none. May I have a motion to adjourn?
So moved.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, one more time. We're done. Thank you.